Today I'll be showing y'all how to set up a snapshot for a wellness center in GoHighLevel that you can charge anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 setup fee plus $100 to $300 per month. If you're like me, I had no idea what a wellness center was before I looked it up. So basically it's a place people can go to get like yoga or therapy or counseling, just anything like physical or mental well-being. And so the four main pieces that we're going to be setting up in this snapshot are going to be: one, a website for our client; two, a group calendar where their leads can go and book appointments on, and we're going to embed that group calendar onto their website. Number three is their pipeline, so they can organize and keep their leads in different categories and just keep them neat and nicely organized. And then fourth are the automations through text and email and our Google reviews as well. So we're going to jump into the sub account really quick that I have set up. And first, we're just going to take a look at the website that we've set up. My website guy, Mike, built this out, and he did a really good job. I'm going to refresh the page. You guys can see some of the effects that he has here. And I'm going to show you guys how you can get this snapshot for free at the end of this video. But basically, I don't know if you guys saw that when I refreshed the page. There's some fade effects that come in, and then as we scroll down the page, there's some more like effects on the text. GoHighLevel just recently added in animations in their website builder, and so now you can add these really cool animated effects as you scroll down the page without using CSS code. You used to have to use CSS to do this kind of stuff, but now you can do it just right inside of GoHighLevel. They have like pre-built buttons that you can click that do these different effects. You can have like fade in from the top. I'll just show you guys real quick. If we go in, click into the home page of this website, and then we were to click on, let's say, this headline right here, you can see it kind of faded in like that. That's because my guy Mike went in, you just click the section you want to animate, then you go up to animations right here. This section used to not be here. They just added this in last week. Then they have all these different types of fades. So this one, he did like a left to right fade, and so that's the one he selected for this one. So all you have to do is click the button, and it has these fade effects nicely built out for mobile and desktop. So super nice there. But anyway, our website has a home page, and this will be included in my snapshot at the end of the video. It has an About Us page with more information on the wellness center, some of the yoga instructors. Wellness centers typically, like, the big thing that they do is yoga, and so that's kind of how we based this template, was off of yoga. And we have like a Contact Us section with a form, and I'm going to show you guys how to embed this form here. And then I guess you guys have seen already the chat widget. This is going to be on all pages. I'll show you guys how to embed that as part of the snapshot. And then the last page would be this Book Now page, where we have a calendar, a group calendar with different types of appointments, different types of yoga or meditation or counseling, just different types of appointments that a wellness center would offer. I'll show you guys how to set up this calendar as well and put it onto the website like so. So anyway, that is the entire website. It also has a terms and conditions page and a privacy policy page, so you guys can get approved for A2P, because that's required now to be able to send text messages out to our leads and clients through GoHighLevel. So anyway, that's the website right there. And then next up, we have our calendar system. So the calendar system, as I showed you right there, I'll show you guys how to set that up and then embed it onto the website. So if we go to calendars, calendar settings, I've created 5 calendars for different types of appointments that a wellness center would offer. So we've got this Vinyasa yoga, wellness counseling, yin yoga, hatha yoga, which I don't even know what this means. They are real though. We looked them up, and this is what some wellness centers offer. And then meditation sessions. So you can see a wide variety of different types of appointments that a wellness center might offer for their clients. And so what we did here is we created normally we did like class booking calendars. So for yoga, right, you're going to have a class of people that come in, and you want to have like 20 spots open that can be booked for that one class. And so that's why we created a class booking calendar. So we went up here, created the calendar, and we did a class booking one so that we can do those large group yoga classes, because usually they're not just doing one-on-one yoga, they're doing like a big group. If they did do one-on-one yoga, then you could just do a service calendar where like the teacher and the student, just like one person, can book that hour-long yoga session. But if it's like a group class, you want to do this class booking. And so we selected this calendar. We named it whatever yoga. We can select our different team members here, which I'll show you how to add these team members in, because you won't be able to create this calendar until you have these staff members added in first. And I'll show you that real quick, actually. So we'll just go over under my staff over here on the left in our settings of our sub account. You can see I added in these different staff members, and all I did was click add employee, and we added their profile picture, their name. So I'd be like my name, Jasper, last name Aiken, and then my email address, and that's really all you need. You don't even need their phone number. You just need their first name, last name, email, and then their profile picture, because their profile picture will show up on the calendar. I'll show you guys how that works in a second. But you want to add in their headshot here so they can see like the instructor that they're booking with whenever they book on that calendar. So make sure to add their headshot and then just click save down here at the bottom. That's all you got to do. And one other thing you could do actually is if their availability, let's say, is like different than everybody else's, if they have like Monday through Friday available, but they actually only work like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, make sure to select their availability of when they can take appointments and host these yoga classes, because not everybody always works every day of the week that they're open. And so let's say this Jasper person we just added in works Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Make sure to put just their availability right here and then save it, and then you're good to go. I already created one for myself here. You can see the profile pictures. I created 3 just kind of fake people: Derek Smith, Kim Sanders, then myself. And then if we go back to our calendars, then we just created that group calendar for a yoga class. And we were in the class booking calendar, and then we just called it like yoga, select the different team members. Let's say Jasper is the one who does the yoga or does this type of yoga. Let's call this one like, I don't know, ABC yoga or whatever. And Jasper is the one who does the ABC yoga. Just make sure to select Jasper as the team member. See, I showed you just how to add them in the staff there. And you could call this like ABC yoga, whatever, as the end of the slug on the URL. And then their duration, we could do like 1 hour. Let's say this is a 1 hour yoga class, and we could do seats. So we could do like, all right, only 15 people can book this 1 hour spot. Only 15 people spots are available. We only have enough space in our studio to do 15. So that's how many people can book this spot or this 1 hour meeting or yoga class. And then you can do the availability right here. Let's say they're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then you can enter the address. So we can call like 123 Elm Street, wherever the yoga class is happening, and then hit confirm there. So that's how you create the calendars for the classes. You can see here, not all of the ones I created are class bookings. Only the yoga ones I did as class bookings. All the ones that say yoga next to them are class. So I figured usually yoga is done in a group setting, a class setting. But if it's like wellness counseling, you're probably not doing that in a group. You're probably just doing that one-on-one. So I created a service calendar. You can see under the calendar type, I created a service calendar for wellness counseling and a service calendar for meditation session. That's just something that you do. Just one person can book the spot for those types of appointments. And so those are done. If you create calendar, those are just a normal service calendar. And let's say, it's counseling, wellness counseling. I already added it in, but we'll just say it's called counseling. And then we select Jasper, Kim, and Derek. All 3 technicians can offer this type of counseling. Let's say it's, 30-minute counseling session. You would just put the URL at the end there, the availability, and then confirm. And you can go into the advanced settings if you want to get more detailed and everything on the availability per day and change each day to a different amount of times that are available. But yeah, that's how you add in those service calendars. Once you've created all the calendars, we're then going to create a group to group them into. So you can see I've grouped them all into this Wellness Center Appointments group. So I went under groups right here, and I created this Wellness Center Appointments group. You'll just do that by clicking Create Group up at the top, and you'll just call it, Wellness Center Appointments. I already added it in, but I'm just showing you guys how to create this. You could describe, what these appointments are for. You'd say appointments for our wellness center, or for the name of the business, Wellness Center. So appointments for ABC Wellness Center. You can just call that as your description. Under this, I like to do the Neo widget. That's the one that shows up on our website like this. And so I like the look of this one the best. You could try the classic. It looks a little bit different. It still looks good though. And then the widget, you just do like Wellness Center Appointments as the URL on the end, and then click Create. I've already created mine. So once you create the group, you can then go over to the right, and then you'll just add each of these appointments, each of these calendars to the Wellness Center appointments by going to the right, clicking on the 3 dots, click Move to Group, and then just select the Wellness Center appointments, check the box here, and then click Select. And this one's already been added here, so I'll just click Cancel right here. But that's how you add each of them. So you have to do that one at a time. Make sure they all say Wellness Center appointments here if you want them to show up on this group calendar here. And then once you've done that, then you can go back to the group. You can go to the right, click Edit, click the 3 little dots, and then click Copy Embed Code. You're going to copy that code. Now we're going to jump back into our website here. I'm going to go up to Websites, click on our website, And then we're going to go over to the booking page. So we're going to click and edit the booking page. Once this opens up, we're then going to jump in and we have to add this custom HTML JavaScript block here. So I'm just going to click the plus sign where I can add an element, and then I'm going to scroll down and you're going to add this one right here. It's called code, and you're just going to drag this on to the website wherever you want it. And I already have one here, so I'm just going to delete this one. Once you have it here, just click on it. Over here in the styling editing on the right, you'll click open code editor, and then you'll paste in your code right here. It'll be just like this. It'll look like so, and then you just click paste and then save it. And then whenever you preview it, we'll save it at the top, and then when we preview it, I'll click the little eyeball button here. That calendar will then pop up right here. And now we can select from our different appointments that we offer. And so we've got like the meditation session. So if someone wants to book a meditation session, they just click here. They can book this with Kim Sanders. Let's say she's the only one that's available there. But if they wanted to book like wellness counseling, they could select from Jasper because he's the one that offers the wellness counseling. That's a real picture of me, by the way. Yin Yoga. Yin Yoga is assigned just to one person. The class bookings can only be assigned to one person. So this one by default will just go to Derek or whoever we assign this calendar to. Same with these other ones. But if it's a single like one-on-one appointment, you can have multiple different technicians here. It would show all of them and they could select from the person that they want to book with. But we just put one on the calendar, so that's why only one is showing up. So there, anyway, that's how to add that calendar on. Next, I'll show you guys how to add this chat widget so their leads can come and they can fill in and ask a quick question to this wellness center. And all of those messages will come into the conversations tab inside of HighLevel. So under here is where those chat widget messages will show up for your clients, and they can also do this from their phone on the mobile app, so they don't actually have to log into the software here on their computer. They can just look at their phone and see these messages coming in from their website chat widget. But anyway, it's done under the sites tab. We're going to go to chat widget here, and then this is where you can edit the chat widget, change the text on it. You can edit the image of this girl here is the default image, but you could change it to an employee of the business or the logo of your business, whatever you want. And then you can change the color down here under the widget window. I changed mine to gray. By default, yours will be showing up as blue. You can change it here to whatever color you want the widget to show up as. I just obviously make it match the website, right, in the theme of your website. And then you can change the acknowledgement settings after somebody fills it out and what it says. Chat type, you can do SMS or email chat or a live chat if you have like 24/7 support, but usually you'll just do SMS and email chat, meaning when they send this message in, it'll start a conversation through text message or email. Usually it's just text message though is the easiest. And then once you've edited the chat widget the way you want it to look, you'll click get code right here, and you just copy this chat widget code. Then you'll go to your website, you'll click on it, and then you'll click settings right here. And then you'll just paste the chat widget into this body tracking code section. So yours will be empty. It'll look like this. You'll just paste it in, save it. Also, one thing for your websites is to toggle this, switch on image optimization. That means your images will look higher quality on the website. So I always like to keep that one toggled on. Well, actually, no, keep this one off. My bad. Keep that one toggled off, because then if you toggle it on, the images will downgrade in quality and they'll look like fuzzier and the website will load faster. But if you turn it off, the website speed doesn't really make a difference, I've noticed, but the quality of the pictures on your website look way higher if you keep this toggled off. Anyway, save that after you've added in the chat widget, and then your chat widget under your website. If you open up a preview of it, it won't show in the editing mode, but if you preview it, I've already got a couple previews open here, it will then pop up your chat widget. So that's how to add the chat widget. And then lastly, if you remember, we have this contact form here that asks for like full name or first name, last name, email, phone number, anything they want us to know, and then they can submit the form. So we can add that form by going up to Forms, Form Builder. Then we can create that form. I just have it called Contact Form. And if you guys use my chat widget, or if you guys use my snapshot at the end of this video, you'll get access to this. But anyway, you can edit the forms here. You can create different fields by clicking the plus sign, dragging on different fields that you want to ask on the form before people submit it. And then you can really just change the layout of the form, the outline, border, the colors, the button colors. If you select button here, you can like rename what the button says under right here, or it's going to be, can't remember where the button changes. But anyway, somewhere under here, they've changed this recently, but you can have different themes to your forms. If you want one of your forms to look like one of these themes here, they've got some cool custom themes you can use. But anyway, once you build this form out, you can then go back. You'll go to your website again, open the website, go to the contact page of your website in the website editor, and then once you're editing it, you can see mine's popping up right here, but it wasn't always there. You'll just I'll delete this real quick. So I'll just click add element, and then you'll scroll down, you'll select form, and then you can select your contact form that you just created. Mine was called contact form, but whatever you name the form, it'll show up the name right here. If you have multiple of them, that's how to kind of keep them organized. Just name them different things, and then boom, it'll pop up right on your site. So that's how to add that contact form. Now I'm going to show you guys how to create the pipeline, which is where your client will organize all their leads. That's under the opportunities tab right here. So this pipeline I've created for you as part of my snapshot is new leads is the first stage, appointment booked, and then review requests sent. So these are really the main 3 stages of a wellness center. They capture a new lead. That's anybody who goes to their website and fills this form out, or messages on a chat widget. That would just be a new lead, right? They haven't booked yet. We haven't closed them yet as a client. They haven't paid us yet. So they're just a new lead. The next would be appointment booked, and their leads will show up under the stages that they pertain to. Appointment booked would be if they go to your website, they go to the book now page, and then they book an appointment of one of these. That will put them automatically into this appointment booked stage. And then after the appointments, we always send an automated Google review request saying, hey, thanks for coming in. We'd be honored if you'd leave us a Google review. And then we send the review link for them to leave us a Google review, just helping this wellness center build their reputation and get more Google reviews. If we sent the review request, we will then move them to this 3rd stage. And we can automate this entire process. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. So this pipeline, by the way, is set up under pipelines. You click up here, and then you can create a new pipeline. You can name it like Wellness Center, or you would name it whatever your client's business is called, right? If they're called ABC Wellness Center, you would name it like ABC Wellness Center. And then the first stage would be like new lead. Next stage would be appointment booked. And then 3rd stage would be, review request sent, for those Google review requests. So anyway, you just have the 3 stages. Click save there. I've already created it, and it'll be in my snapshot if you guys use my snapshot instead of creating this all from scratch. So those are the 3 stages. And then if we go back down to automations, this is where the automations I've set up for the snapshot are at. So the first one is going to be this appointment booking automation. When somebody goes to our website and books an appointment on the calendar for our client, this is the automation that'll trigger off. So I'm trying to zoom in here. First step is going to be trigger, which is the appointment is booked. And this is how it will look here. You'll have a normal appointment confirmed, and it's in the wellness center group, the calendar group here. So that's how you want this one to be set up. And then what it will do then is it'll move the person, the lead. Let's say John Smith books an appointment on this meditation session calendar. It'll then move him in our wellness center pipeline, which it says med spa pipeline. That's probably because I was using another snapshot. I'm going to go back and name that opportunities pipeline here. Instead of med spa, I'm going to call it wellness center. We'll go back here, call it wellness center. I'll make sure it's all tidied up before I post this video so you guys get the best version of this snapshot and not any mess ups like I have here. Wellness center pipeline. Okay. I think that was the only place that I hadn't updated yet on the snapshot. And then go back into this automation here, and now it should be updated. So now it'll move them to the wellness center pipeline into the appointment book stage. So we've selected that it's in the appointment book stage here. Contact name, contact source. We're going to say every lead is worth $1,000 on average to us over the lifetime of them coming in for different appointments. And then we would put them in the 1 stage of our pipeline here. Or 1 meaning they came in, they booked, or they didn't come in yet, they booked an appointment. That means we got them as a client, essentially. They booked the appointment on our calendar. And so they'd be 1. That's like the status of the person, of the lead. And then we just click save action there. So that will move them automatically so that our client doesn't have to like drag and drop their leads into different stages. It'll do it all automatically. Then we send them this confirmation email. It'll basically just paste in the name of the location, their from email, The subject line is that their appointment has been confirmed, appointment confirmation, and then we just say, hey, John, your appointment has been confirmed for Monday, 5 p.m. If this does not work for you, and then it, please let us know. Then it signs off the name of the business. So that sends a text or an email to them. Then we send them a text message saying the exact same thing. So we just copy and pasted what we said in the email as a text message, and then we'll then wait 2 hours but before that appointment starts. So we have this wait step. It waits based off the event appointment time, and it says 2 hours before we will send them another email reminding them, hey, just a quick reminder, your appointment's in 2 hours, as an email. And then we say the exact same thing as a text message, hey, your appointment's in 2 hours. And then we have this wait 2 hours after the appointment. So now the appointment has already happened. Now we're waiting 2 hours later, and we have a Google review requests send out. So we'll send them a text message Google review request, and then we'll send them an email Google review request. So they're getting hit up in both places, text and email from us, asking to leave a Google review saying, hey, thanks for coming in earlier. And that's all done under the reputation management settings. So if you haven't set that up yet, go under here, click this, and set that up first. And then that will populate the Google review message. Then all you have to do is select the type that you want to send. But we send both, one of each. We found it's better that way. And we'll get more Google reviews if we send both a text and an email. And then it'll update them at the very end. Once that's sent, it'll then update them to our stage in our pipeline. That's the review request sent stage. So now it's going to update them to that final stage of the pipeline. They've come in, booked the appointment, they came in for the appointment, and now the Google review request was sent to them, and now everything is good to go. And we just still mark them as one, and everything else is the same here. And so that's that full automation there. One thing you could do is you could do another wait step. So you could add another one of these, like wait. We could just copy this step right here. I'm just going to copy this action, paste it down here. Instead of 2 hours after, I'm going to do 3 weeks after. Because let's say everybody comes in on average every 3 weeks for different appointments. So we'll wait 3 weeks. And so we could set this to, we'll do days, and we'll set this to 21. That'll be 3 weeks there. And after 3 weeks, we could then send them another follow-up text message that says something like, hey, this is blah, blah, blah. Just a quick reminder. You haven't been in 3 weeks. Just a reminder to book another appointment with us. We'd love to have you back in, or something like that. Just that works maybe better for a barbershop where they know you need a haircut every 4 weeks or something like that for sure. But it could work for a wellness center as well. So you could add that step at the end. I'll just go ahead and delete that. I'll leave that up to you if you guys want to add that in. Just a reminder to try to get people back in after they've already come in for an appointment, just to have them revisit the wellness center for another type of appointment. But anyway, that's that full automation there. The next one is going to be if anybody messages us on our chat widget or on our contact us page on this form, if anybody fills this out, that's what will trigger this automation next. So we have the trigger event is when this, it'll actually be the wellness center. Well, or we'll just call it contact form. So whenever somebody messages us on our contact form or fills out that contact form here, that's what triggers this one. And then if somebody messages us on our chat widget, that'll trigger off this as well. So either way, it'll trigger off, it'll put them into our new lead stage, which is that first stage of our pipeline. So it'll automatically put them there in that proper stage. And then this one would be open because they still haven't become a customer of us yet. They just filled out a form or a chat widget to ask us a question. So they would be open status. They haven't been closed yet, haven't booked that appointment yet. Then we have the SMS that sends out, hey, just saw you message us on our website. Someone will be with you shortly. Are you wanting to book for our services? So we are going to ask them a question. Are you wanting to book an appointment for our services? Because that's what most people want, right? So they want to book an appointment. We also send them an email asking them that same thing. Hey, saw you filled out the website or form on our website. Are you wanting to book an appointment for our services? And then it signs off the name of the company. This one then has a condition. It'll wait 2 hours for them to reply to this text message or this email here. And then we have this branch. If they replied yes, that means it'll go down this left side of the branch. If they don't reply at all, or if they say no or something else, it'll go down the right side. So basically, if they reply yes, then we email them again and we text them again saying, awesome, here's our calendar to book an appointment with us online. Let us know, let us know here if you have any questions. And then we paste in the link to our website and the booking page for them to book. And we also send that as a text message saying, hey, here's the link to book, since they did say yes, that they are looking to book for our services. If they said no or something else, then that'll go to the conversations tab, and the wellness center owner can go to their phone on the mobile app or the desktop, and they can just say, they can respond back manually to the text or email, because we don't know exactly what this person's going to say. Maybe they need some help with something else completely different or unrelated to the booking, and so we'll let somebody jump in manually at that point. That's why we don't have anything on the right side, but that's that entire automation right there. And then our last two automations are for database reactivation. This is where you take a business's old leads and you try to reactivate them, either get them to come back in and book a time and make more money for the wellness center, or you try to reactivate them and get a Google review from them, because maybe they never left a Google review, but they came in for multiple appointments with you. And so the first one is this database reactivation discount deal. This is where you're trying to get people back into your business to try to make more money, people who have come in before. So this works great if a wellness center has like hundreds of previous clients that they have on a list, and we can import them into GoHighLevel and we can send this message out to them. So we just trigger this event based on a tag. So we place a discount deal tag on all of their leads once we import them into HighLevel, and then we send them this text message. It says, hey, John, this is ABC Wellness Center. We're doing 25% off all of our appointments this week, and the deal ends this Sunday. Feel free to book a time with us at our website below. And so we just send them a text. We say, hey, come back in. We'd love to have you. We're doing a discount, something enticing to get them to come back in so this wellness center can make more money. That's a cool campaign we could run for these wellness centers as our clients. And then we also send it as an email as well. We always want to make sure to hit people up in both places, email and text, because some people like emails better, some people prefer text. So we hit them up in both spots. And then that's that entire automation right there. That one's really simple. And then we can also do database reactivation for Google reviews right here. So we have this Google review request one. So basically this one will trigger off of a tag as well. So we just tag all the leads with this send Google review request tag, or send Google review. And then it'll text them. It'll say, hey, John, this is ABC Wellness Center. Have you booked at our, or you have booked at our, and then it says MedSpa. I didn't change this from the MedSpa one. You have booked at our business in the past, and we are wondering if you would be willing to rate our services. What would you rate us 1 through 5? Just text us back the number. So we're just asking them to text us back 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So then we have this wait step where it waits 1 day for them to reply back. If they reply back, great. We have this condition, and it has, if they reply back 4 or 5, that's somebody who thought positively of this wellness center. But if they reply back 1, 2, or 3, and so we have these different conditions, they replied 1, 2, or 3, they spelled it out or just typed the number, either way, then it'll go down this middle branch. And so we typically don't want somebody to leave us a Google review if they only thought that we were 1 through 3. That'd be like a bad Google review. We only want to get the 4 and 5 star reviews. So we ask them first, they reply back the number, and then if they replied 4 or 5, that's when we send them the Google review link. And so that's where it'll paste in the link to their Google business profile, so then they can leave a Google review. So we say, thanks for thinking so highly of us. If you're willing to leave us a written review on our Google profile at the link below, we can offer a 25% off discount on your next appointment with us. So we can give them some sort of incentive to leave that Google review. Usually people need an incentive. They need, hey, we'll enter you into a drawing to win a $500 Visa gift card, or we'll give you a discount if you leave us a review. They need something. You can't just ask them. A lot of times people need some sort of incentive. And so that's what that one says. If they said 1, 2, or 3 to our initial message right here, then we just say, thanks for your review. We'll pass this on to our team. And we just leave it at that. We don't want them to leave a bad review, so we don't give them the link at all to leave that Google review on our Google business profile. And so that's where we leave that one. If they don't reply at all, we just have nothing else. We just make sure to text them once. We don't want to keep hitting these people up and bugging them and bothering them. So that's this entire automation right there. That's how that's set up. So that's the entire snapshot right there. We've got the website, the group calendar set up, the pipeline, and the automations. That's everything you would need to be able to realistically charge these wellness centers a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 setup fee for the website and everything you're building out for them. Plus, then you charge them $100, $200, $300 on an ongoing basis every single month to keep all this running for them and keep the automations going, and the Google review requests that send out afterwards, and just keep their website hosted and running and active. It's very easy to charge clients these prices, very fair for what kind of value we're bringing them. It's going to help them save time, make more money, and ultimately get more clients. So it'll really help these businesses out. And I also threw in, if you guys are looking to run Google ads or do any sort of SEO on their website as an additional service, you can charge $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month if you're throwing this in as a service on top of everything that I showed you in this snapshot already. And these are some of the best keywords you could target for SEO and Google ads. So keywords like wellness center near me, wellness and health center, family wellness center, wellness clinic, family health and wellness, and then center for well-being. And you might be asking, where did I get all these keywords? I use a keyword tool called Search Atlas. It's an SEO tool. You can type in whatever keyword you're trying to rank for, and it'll give you a bunch of variations of keywords that are similar to it, but that are really easy to rank for. So all these ones, this green, this is the keyword difficulty right here. So this is out of 100. If a keyword has this green, if it's a green color, that means it's easy to rank for. If it's like orange or red or yellow, that means it's harder to rank for, and more people are competing for that keyword on Google. And so these are the ones you want to go after. And so some of these green ones right here are the ones that I mentioned on this Canva slideshow right here. So these are the ones you guys would want to include on your client's website that you build for them. So across the website, you would want to include these keywords sporadically throughout the website, which would help Google read, hey, this company, this wellness center is trying to rank for the keyword wellness center or family wellness center, these different types of keywords. Google can read all that information on their site and rank them accordingly. Same with Google ads. Over here it shows the cost per click of each keyword, of like how much it would cost to get one click for Google ads. Usually the green ones that have low keyword difficulty for SEO are also the best ones to target when you're running Google ads for these clients. And so those are the ones I included here for SEO and Google ads. But anyway, that's the entire offer for these wellness centers. And this would be a great offer to go out and just start cold calling, cold emailing, cold DMing wellness centers, and getting clients super easily. And whenever you reach out to them, you can say, hey, we built you a website, and you guys can use the website here from my snapshot. You say, we built you this website. It's just a rough draft, but we'd love to show it to you. And that's the way you can do outreach and reach out to them and say, hey, we already put something together for you. Can we show it to you? And then you can show them how the rest of the system works with the automations, the pipelines, the whole CRM, this whole customer relationship management system that they're getting. And then you could also try to sell them maybe on some Google ads and SEO for a higher ticket, $1,000, $2,000 monthly retainer instead of just the $100 to $300 monthly retainer. But anyways, hopefully that helped you guys out. I hope you guys go and land a ton of wellness center clients from the snapshot that I showed you in this video. As I said earlier, y'all can get this snapshot completely free. All you have to do is sign up with my 30-day free trial link to GoHighLevel down below. If you sign up with my link, I'll give you that snapshot and a bunch of other snapshots. I'll give you $10,000 of resources that I've worked on over the past few years, and I'll jump on 2 free Zoom calls with you every single week to help you start your agency with GoHighLevel. Just answer any questions that you have. And if you're just starting out with GoHighLevel and you don't know where to get started, you can join my free HighLevel Quest community down below. It has my new free course in it that shows you how to set up websites and automations for local service-based businesses. And it's just a great community to rub shoulders with other people who are working towards the same goals. I appreciate y'all sticking through to the end of the video. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.